Hey guys, this is Andrew here at BodMod. We're gonna go through a quick little upper and lower body segments. All you're going to need is a chair today. So we're gonna get started nice and easy, quick little 100-second workout or warm up here. So we're gonna start bringing those hands up over, interlace fingers, leaning from side to side, deep breath into the side body, deep breath into the side body, bring it back down to the center, interlacing fingers behind your back, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. Go ahead, hinging at the hips, let yourself hang. Pedal out the knees, walk your hands out, hit that nice strong plank shape. And bring that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Right hand stays planted, left hand to the sky. Breathe into the twist. Both hands down, both feet back. Nice strong plank. Right hand, right foot outside of the right hand. And take that twist. Both hands down, both feet back. Nice strong plank. Press it back, downward dog, pedaling through the backs of your legs, ankles, calves, hamstrings. And walk your hands back to your feet, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders up and back, roll the shoulders forward, roll out the hands, roll out the wrists, and shake it up. All right, here's how we're gonna start. Set that chair up. That's gonna be your target. We're gonna start off with 45 seconds of work, 15 to rotate. First time, it's just gonna be that squat. So feet, good distance. It's about as wide as the legs of that chair. And you're just gonna go ahead, tap your booty to that chair. You got 45 seconds. We're gonna get started here in just about 3, 2, sitting back into it. Tap the booty, bring it up. Sit back into it. You can adjust your feet if you need to. But really think of trying to sit all the way back. Progression, if you want, take that chair away, but make sure that you're still getting that same depth in the squat. Driving through the heels, chest stays lifted. Find your breath. Keeping on, only more than halfway through it already. And final 12 seconds here. Couple more good ones. Really tap that booty each and every time. And we're gonna bring it on up in 3, 2, shake that off. Now that right foot is gonna go onto that chair. We're gonna go into our split stance, little Bulgarian split squat here. So you're gonna hop that other foot out just a little bit, squaring off the shoulders, squaring off the hips, trying to keep that chest nice and lifted, dropping that back knee to get your depth. Make sure you're not leaning into the toes of that left foot. Keep that weight in the heel of that front foot. Remember, terrible analogy, but it's my favorite one. You're a piece of toast in the toaster. You go straight up, you go straight down. Don't lean forward. Woo, have better balance than me. Get that core going. Dropping that back knee to get your depth. Just like that, 15 seconds away. You're gonna get to shake off that leg, and we'll switch sides. And hitting that lower body first. 5 seconds away, last rep. And shake that off, 15 seconds to reset. Same thing, left foot's gonna go on that chair. Take a nice, big enough step out that you have a little bit of room to drop that back knee. 5 seconds away, ooh, find that balance. And take that little drop, driving through the heel. Nice, nice, nice. Same thing, straight up, straight down. Keeping the weight in the heel of the front foot. Kicking into that back foot so you really firm up that lifted legs, quad, hip flexor. Just like that, halfway through. And 15 to go, a couple more good reps. Don't let that form start to go. Don't let those hips start to wave. Last 7. And 5 seconds away. In 3, 2, shake that off. We're gonna head down to the mat. We're gonna take this into our bridges. So heels are gonna pull in as close as you can get them. Really activate that glute. We're gonna drive through the heels, lifting the hips. And find that nice strong bridge. In 3, 2, let's go. Same thing, 45 seconds, that little 1 second hold at the top, just to make sure that it's the glutes doing the work. Don't arch in the low back. Don't lift from your belly button. Lift from your hips. Press the floor away. Make sure you're not starting to shrug the shoulders, tense in the neck. Make sure you're still breathing. If you've got a band laying around, you can always throw that around the legs for this one. Make it a little bit more fun. Or weight, put it right on your hips. And shake that off, 15 seconds. Shake it off, reset, same thing, right back into those squats. So feet are about as wide as those chair legs, about 4, 6 inches away from that chair, so that you're really having to sit back into the squat. And check that shape, check that form. 45 seconds. Last time you do this move, make it count. Really finish the move. Drive the hips forward at the top. Squeeze the glutes. And finishing up, final 15, almost there. My legs are feeling it already. Here we go. And 3, 2, shake that off. 15 seconds to reset. Right back to that right foot going on that chair. Find that little hop, that little balance to get that distance. Kick into that back foot to square off the hips. Drop that back knee to get the depth. Each and every time. Nice, nice, nice. Driving through the heel. And just like that, 15 to go. You never have to do this side again. Here's the good news. 10 seconds. Keep that balance in the core. 3, 2, woo, shake it off. All right, we got one more of those. This is that burner. This is that killer move here. Take that step. Kicking that toe into the chair. Square off the hips, square off the shoulders. Dropping that back knee. Let's go. Keep that front knee behind that ankle. Those toes. Creeping in on that halfway point. Just like that, 15, you get a couple more good reps. Talking a little less now that I'm starting to breathe a little heavier. Hope you're right there with me. You got 7 left. And 3, 2, shake that off. We'll head into that final set of bridges, pulling your heels as close in as possible. As I always like to say, a little 2 fists width distance between those knees. Keep the knees from buckling in or flagging out. And drive through the heels. Squeeze the glutes at the top. If you've got a mat, you can see that I'm grabbing the outsides of my mat. I like to rip that mat apart. That activates my upper back so that I don't start to creep up into my neck, into my shoulders. It's a good way to let that lower body do what it needs to do. And final 15 here. Remember that 1 second hold at the top. Make sure each and every time it's the glutes doing the work. And shake that off. All right, so we get a full 45 seconds. Shake off the lower body, grab a sip of water, towel off, do whatever you need to do. We're gonna take it into an upper body section now. Good little sip. Reset. And first up, we're gonna go into that push-up. So, we're gonna do the push-ups, a couple of options with that chair. You can either take those hands onto that push-up, just like we're still on the TRX in class. We wanna try to find that full depth, that full range of motion. You can just do regular push-ups on the mat, or if you're feeling fancy, go ahead and put those feet on that chair and do those push-ups that way. You find your happy place. I'll show you the first progression. Again, so hands are on that chair. Nice strong plank shape. Pressing away. Should let you get a little deeper into that shape. Focus on the depth, the range of motion of this push-up. And hold that nice strong plank shape. Don't leave that booty behind. No little duck butts. So bring that booty with you. Got 15 seconds left. We're gonna let that upper body breathe. We're gonna do a little ab work after this. So 5 seconds away. 2, take that off. We're gonna stack our heels on top of our hips. And we're just gonna reach our fingertips for our toes. Really just getting a small little crunch in those top 4 abs. Let it be small, let it be isolated. The shoulders lift off the mat. The fingertips reach towards the toes. You don't need to try to do a full sit up here. Just let it be an isolated little crunch. Breathing each time. Exhaling as you reach the fingertips towards the toes. And just a couple more, 15 seconds. As you get tired, make sure you're not lifting with your nose. You're lifting through your fingertips, lifting from your shoulders. Those abs are gonna motivate that. All right, shake that off. We're going to flip it. Now, little wonky one. We're gonna use a little bicep work, little arm work. So it's just gonna be a little iso 90-degree hold with that chair. So putting that 90-degree bend right in those elbows, soften the knees. You're just gonna do a little bicep burnout here. So holding that chair right out in front of you. I hope you didn't grab like a lazy boy or something. It's gonna be fun and exciting. Should have told you, make it a little like dining room table chair. Folding chair if you want to add small little pulse into those biceps. If you did, however, grab, grandma's fancy chair, maybe you just take a nice little dips hanging off the back of it, 10 seconds. And 3, 2, we'll finish this thing off with leg lifts. So same shape to start. We're gonna head down to that mat and leaning back. We're gonna go ahead, draw the low back towards the mat, draw the belly button in, tapping the heels on the way down, and let's go. Just tap those heels. Make sure that the work is coming from those bottom 4 abs each and every time. And getting through this. Keep the belly button drawn in. Strong through those bottom 4 abs. If you start to feel this in your low back at all, you can always crunch your knees in and extend your legs out. Whatever you need. Once again, keep the work out of your neck. You can always tuck your hands under your bum. That's a good way to keep the work out of the low back. All right. Round 2, let's do it again. And heading right back in to those push-ups. I'll show you that progression again. You can always take those feet up onto that chair and taking that nice strong push-up here.
The hip, a little different on the chest, on the arms, on the core. But most important, hold that plank shape and find that depth, that full range of motion. Home stretch, 15 seconds. And finishing up. Kick that chair to the side. We'll take that small little crunch. 135 seconds of work left. That's it, that's all. I'm gonna start off with that little crunch. Fingertips, reach for the toes. In 3, 2, here we go. Lifting the shoulders up off the mat. Each and every time. Small isolated crunch. Just those top 4 abs. Find your breath. More than halfway there. Just getting a couple more each and every time. 8 seconds, my abs are screaming at me. Finish it off, last 2 reps. And shake that off once again. That little bicep curl, that little pulse, that little hold. You find what's gonna work. And last 90 seconds of work, 5 seconds away. Soften the knees, tuck the tailbone under, nice and strong and stable. Find that iso hold first. And then if it feels good, maybe you start to add in that little pulse. Just a little movement. Letting those biceps work. Core work. My chair is pretty light. Shouldn't have said that because I just gave it away. But if you have a light chair, you could even do a little curl. Press out, get those shoulders talking to you even a little bit more. Why not? Find a way to play. Get creative. You got 8 seconds left. And we'll finish this thing off in 3, 2, chair goes to the side. We have 45 seconds of leg lifts. And that's it. Let's do this thing, Bob Mod. We got 10 to go. And taking those little leg lifts in 3, 2, let's go. Keeping it out of your low back. Keeping it in those bottom 4 abs. Straight through that finish line, more than halfway there. 23 down, 22 to go. And last 15, you got this, you got this, you got this. I'm saying that to myself just as much as for you guys. Home stretch, earn those trumpets. We are 5 seconds away. In 3, 2, trumpets. Awesome, awesome work. Let's go ahead, find a nice little tabletop position. We'll do a quick little 90-second stretch. And a little cat-cow, exhaling all of your breath out. Deep breath in, gaze to the ceiling. Exhaling all of your breath out, spine to the ceiling. Deep breath in, gaze to the ceiling. Flipping your toes, push it back, downward dog. Settling through the backs of your legs. Walking your hands back to your feet, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Maybe you take that chair, crossing left ankle over right knee, step back into it, little figure 4. Deep breath into the hips. And shake it off. Second side, sit back into it. And bring it up. Hands come up. Side to side. And hands come down. Awesome, 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 awesome. Nicely done, y'all. Stay safe.
stay healthy. See you next time.